Let's talk about the Clippers losing again in the first round. Kawhi hurt. PG looks like he's gonna leave. Harden choking again. Like what are the Clippers gonna do going forward? This is not good. They made the Western Conference final with this group, similar cast. Congratulations. You know, it was a great moment for them. But since then, they haven't made it out of the first round. Now they have a lot of money tied up to Kawhi Leonard, who keeps getting hurt and he gets older year by year. So it doesn't seem the trend isn't looking too positively for the Clippers. Like, is Kawhi eventually going to play out these next 3 years of his contract and just be healthy and play 70 plus games a season and be available for the postseason? Probably not. He's probably going to keep the same pattern, maybe even gets worse. So where do the Clippers go from here? It's a bad place to be. They don't own their own pick for the next 4 to 5 years. They either trade it away outright or they have pick swaps. They have Paul George, who's probably been the most reliable player they've had from their big two, because although he has missed game two, he's been available more than Kawhi. You have James Harden, just a playoff choker at this point. There's no way to deny it. You have him on expiring too. Are you going to re-sign him? Are you going to give him the big bucks? You have turmoil in the locker room for the whole season. It was reported that Russell Westbrook was a leader, and he suggested that he should come off the bench to not disrupt the continuity of the starting five. And everybody was like, "Damn, he's such a good leader." Like damn, you see, it was the Lakers' fault that he didn't succeed. Because look at him, just being a stand-up guy, going above and beyond with the Clippers. The Clippers culture is so much better than the Lakers. Like he would never do that with the Lakers because that culture was toxic, and you know that Clippers culture is what empowers him to, you know, feel comfortable taking that bench role, coming off the bench, being the sixth man. And as soon as they get eliminated, Russell Westbrook wasn't actually comfortable. Like, he hated the idea. He despised Ty Lue for bringing him off the bench. He had resentment, like all this crazy stuff. Just completely flipped the narrative. So which one was it? I think it was the latter, to be honest. I think this recent reporting is the correct one. I think that locker room was probably toxic. He still wanted to get starting minutes, and he was a little salty. You know, probably held a little grudge throughout the whole season. And in the playoffs, Russell Westbrook at this point in his career, terrible, man. Terrible. He had a terrible postseason against the Mavs. He got a technical from like pushing Luka and, you know, throwing him to the ground, grabbing him and stuff like that. Just a bad postseason for Russell Westbrook. So again, I ask, where do the Clippers go from here? Well, they're gonna go to Inglewood, to the brand new stadium, to brand new arena. Looks great. They're gonna have the wall, and like I said, people wanted to just congratulate the Clippers with their new arena. The wall is going to change fan experience forever. But me, you know, this is Hard to Handle Sports. We keep it real. And I was saying, yeah, it's a cool concept. And, you know, there's similar concepts like that in football and soccer around the globe, where it's all just supporter section and you got to wear the jersey. But those come organically. Like, we have hella fans. We have passionate fans. So we want to protect this area, put these rules so that no one could like break them in and, like, you know, disrupt our great culture that we have in this part of the stadium, in this supporter section. And, you know, we'll put these rules so no one could come in there and be surprised if we want to kick them out or, you know, get them in trouble for not following the rules. Whereas I was looking at the Clippers kind of like they're putting these rules to kind of incentivize their fans to become even more loyal. Like, just wear our merchandise, you know, get our season tickets, get there early so you can get the closer seats for cheap. Don't sell them to other fans. Or like, if you're going to sell your tickets, you got to sell it to fans. Like, it just seems like they're putting all these rules to, you know, birth these diehard fans or to motivate casual fans to go more into the diehard fans. And we'll see how it works. I was skeptical. A lot of people were super pumped about it, and I'll tell you this: if Paul George leaves, if you get, whatever season Harden's gonna be on next year, and you keep Westbrook, and the future doesn't look bleak, that wall might start looking a little bad next season. It might not start looking like the best idea that some people were trying to label it as. It might not revolutionize sports fandom like they thought it would. It might just be another, embarrassing media hit for the Clippers. But we'll see how it plays out. Maybe Paul George stays. Maybe Harden takes a team-friendly deal. Maybe they're able to add, some key role players. And maybe Kawhi stays healthy for all of next year. And this is all a mute point. They walk into their brand new arena and they have a great season. And the wall shocks the NBA. And it's the grandest arena in the NBA. And they cultivate great fans from that arena, from this team. Or maybe Paul George leaves. Harden takes a max contract because the Clippers owner knows that he has to fill seats and sell tickets. They keep Westbrook, and Kawhi continues to be hurt, and that arena kind of flops, and the wall concept kind of flops, and we get funny memes and funny videos on Twitter, on TikTok, saying like, damn, look how this wall turned out for the Clippers. Just something to think about. Once again, the Clippers out in the first round. And as a Laker fan, I don't really care, to be honest. I care more about my team. It's just funny to talk about, but I hope the Lakers get their shit together and, they're competitive next year. And it'll be just interesting to keep an eye on the Clippers and see how they do.